Name's Mike. I'm the head strength coach here at Sweat Fitness and Performance. Hey guys, I'm Kyle, the intern. Today we're going to talk about squatting mechanics and how to go through a proper squat technique. So a couple things that we're going to mention in the video today. We're going to talk about proper mobility. We're going to talk about bracing our spine so that we're ready for the squat. And then we're also going to demonstrate a squat. And we're going to show you guys from the bottom up the exact process so that you guys can squat the exact way that we do. So the first thing we're going to do when we're doing a squat is the foot placement. And a general foot stance is always saying about shoulder width apart, even slightly out of shoulder width apart, okay? We want feet relatively straight. You could probably have a 5 to 10 degree toe out, but for now we're going to keep it somewhat straight with the toes. So actually, you know what, Kyle? Take your shoes off. So the reason why I want Kyle to take his shoes off so we can see how his foot is placed on the ground, okay? And what I'm looking for is a nice strong arch in his foot, okay? And he's also going to be gripping the floor with his big toe, the outer part of his foot, and his heel, and it's nice and strong and contracted. If your foot is flat, you won't have a good foundation to squat on. So the first thing we're going to do is get that foot super strong and keep a strong arch. The second thing I'm going to have Kyle do is create torque at the hip, and that's going to help him use his glutes more, use his hips during movement, and create a stable platform so his spine can actually sit off of on his pelvis. The first thing we're going to have Kyle think about is imagining his feet are stuck full of glue, and he's trying to rip or kind of spread the floor apart and rotate his feet into the ground, okay? And when he does that, if you look at his knees, his kneecaps, so he's not doing it yet, they're looking straight. When he creates that torque and that rotation from his foot, his knees sort of kind of go outward, okay? So that's the first thing we're gonna have him do. Okay. Second thing is, how are we gonna brace that spine so that he creates stability in that back and keep it nice and flat? So I'm gonna have Kyle here to the side. Okay. And so the first thing we're gonna have him do is create that torque in the hip, okay? And then also squeeze your glutes as hard as you can to initiate the movement. Okay, so butts turned on, creating torque at the hip. That's going to create a strong glute action, and he's also going to have his rib cage down and braced. Okay, the whole goal here when he's going through his squat pattern is to have his hips do the movement, but his torso is going to be nice and flat and braced. Okay, he's going to go through his hip hinge motion, so butt goes back, and then he's going to sink as low as he can for his mobility. Okay, come back up, Kyle. So watch his knees as he goes through his squat pattern. By creating that torque at the hip, his knees are driving out and open. Okay, so he's not really forcing his knees out, but because he's rotating or simply rotating from his hip, that's why his knees are coming outward. So we're not really thinking knees out, we're thinking create that rotation from the hip area, and then when he drives back up, he uses glutes to come back up. Okay. Common mistakes that happen during the squat is two things, or one of two things. Knees cave in, okay, so show what that looks like. And that's dumping a lot of energy and torque from the hip, and that can cause a lot of injuries in the meniscus, ACL tears, and just common knee issues. Okay? So to fix that, we always say create that torque from the foot first, from the hip. That way when he goes back into a squat, his knees drive open, and he keeps driving his knees out, creating that torque as he comes back up. Okay? The second common fault is not enough ankle range of motion. Okay? And if you have a range of motion that problem restricted in the ankle, what happens is he may fall back, okay? Or he might come up onto his toes with his knees flexed forward, okay? So what I'm looking for here is, does he have enough range of motion in his calf, okay? If he doesn't, then I can have him do a simple calf stretch to get the back of the calf to loosen up, and then he can go through his proper depth, okay? If you don't have proper ankle mobility, you're going to soon find out that you can't get into your deep squat because it requires that mobility in the ankle. Okay? And the last common fault is not keeping a neutral spine. So turn to your side again, Kyle. If you look at Kyle when he goes for a squat, if he's got poor bracing of his spine, go through a squat, you're going to see a rounding of the lower back, and then this is what's going to happen. Okay? So come back up. The first thing I cue you to do is squeeze your glutes. That'll kind of stabilize and brace the lumbar spine. Rib cage down, take a big deep breath. Exhale, brace here. And then as he goes through a squat, he can disengage his glutes, keep his abs braced, with a nice flat spine. So even here, I jump a little bit taller, come up a little bit more, drive his knees out more, and try to get him as flat as he can through his lower back here. Those are some simple cues that I want you guys to figure out when you're squatting. If you want to learn more, tell them, Kyle.
Come visit us on the webpage at sweatpersonaltraining.com, on our Facebook at Sweat Personal Training. We both have Instagram. I'll leave the names down below. And once again, guys, please subscribe. We really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, guys,
work hard, stay humble.